So before I get into any comments, Tom King is one of the directors of the school, and Tom's wife, Linda, is having surgery, a heart ablation, has a serious heart difficulty, and just want to be sure that we keep Linda in our prayers. So, next. So after, is that actually, do we have sound? So after a 20-hour plane trip, we were all exhausted, and when we showed up, this is what reception we got that evening. One of the things I love about what Bible College is teaching these students is that so many times people come out of college or come out of an advanced education pretty cocky. And then Paul says, knowledge puffs up, but love builds up. And one of the things that the school is teaching these students is to give yourself to menial jobs. So when we showed up, that we were absolutely not allowed to take our bags to our room. That was part of what the students did. They are assigned during the week to everything from moving chairs to washing dishes to helping in the kitchen to cleaning, really a way to be servants. And one of the great aspects of the school is to really turn out not only knowledgeable students in the Word of God, but also to be humble and to be servants. This is a picture of a typical meal. There's a huge area that's like a gymnasium that's kind of the general meeting area, and that's where we had our meals and many of our meetings. And you can see that, I guess, got the back of Frank's head here, and then we go to the other end of the table, and we all just mixed with the students and got to, as Mary said, we got to go to class with them, we ate with them, we went on field trips with them to really get to know them. Next one. Can you play that one for me? Mary, I don't know if you knew I got this. This is Mary singing Zulu. She did a pretty good job. Mary and I were you've heard the odd couple, we were the old couple. And that was a lot of fun. Can anybody pronounce his name? This is a typical name in South Africa, and just one of the students. I think Mary and Frank have told you most of the stories. I think the other thing I would share with you that was a blessing is that especially from a workshop standpoint of leadership, I don't know how to say this politically correct, but most of the elders in South Africa tend to be pretty austere and kind of separated. And as one person said, our elders are over here and the rest of the congregation is over here. There's a little separation there. And so one of the blessings that we had was, and I'll let Kirk talk about this if he wants to, but they got to see a relationship with elders that is kind of unusual over there. And Frank and I we were just blessed to happen to be there together and to see a love and a joking and but a working together was I think very important as part of that. I would encourage you, as Mary and Frank have, to go. We call it a short-term mission. When it takes 20 hours to get there, That's hardly a short term. But I can tell you that there are some wonderful changes. Kirk's going to talk about some of the changes that we're wanting to instill. There's changes that are going on in the school. I ask you to pray for the board, which is Fred Berg and Hubert Ramagwetti and Tom King. I ask that you pray for those of us stateside, specifically Kirk. Terry Montgomery and I are liaison elders to the missions, but I specifically want you to be sure and keep Ben Bales and Matt Bell in your prayers as heading up our missions program. Fred Berg keeps saying over and over again, the church wouldn't be what it is in South Africa were it not for Southern Africa Bible College, and that is so true. And they are the students, when they graduate, are not only going out and establishing new congregations, but in many cases are reviving congregations that have that were dying or were dead. And to God be the glory of all of that.